Good morning. Hello. Welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. Those of you who are just joining me, welcome. My name is Denise Cox, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Trail, British Columbia, Canada. And today I am here for day three of Halloween week. So I hope that you're joining us. I hope you've been joining us all week long. My friend Michelle Michelle is from All Star Stampers. Hello, Kathy. We've been doing Halloween videos for you guys each day this week, and tomorrow was the last one, so don't miss it. We've got some great videos coming your way. All right, so how many of you have been watching all week long? This is awesome. I'm having so much fun. I've got so many comments from you guys saying that you've really enjoyed this and that you want us to do another, like keep it going and do it again. So hello, Carla from Kentucky. Welcome. So if that's how you feel, if you guys would like Michelle and I to continue doing this and maybe do one for Christmas or something else down the road, please let me know. If there's lots of interest, then for sure we'll do it again. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about why we're doing this Halloween week, just because we both love Halloween. That's it. Now, if you love Halloween, we've got a great ordering special for you. So on the screen right now, you can see my current ordering code right here. And so if you order through my online store and enter that code in your shopping cart, it's going to get triggered to me as your demonstrator. If the order is $45 or more before shipping and tax, then I'm going to send you my 4 make and takes I'm making this week. So all 4 projects that I'm making, I'm going to send you the pieces to make that along with a PDF instruction. Now, as a bonus, you're also going to get the tutorial from Michelle. So you won't get the make and takes if you order with me, but you will get the tutorial. So you'll be able to make all 8 projects, which is an awesome thing because you're going to have so much inspiration. And if Halloween is not your thing, then don't even worry, because you can take those tutorials and switch them out. Make them for Christmas, make them for birthdays, do whatever you want. But it's a really great offer. So all you have to do is order using this code, $45 or more, and that's going to be your little thank you that I send you. Now, in addition to that, if your order is over $60, then I'm also going to include a little surprise in there for you. So just a little something to kick off October and get you guys all excited about Halloween. Okay, I'm seeing lots of comments. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Again, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my YouTube channel recently. It is so exciting. I did set myself a goal to be at 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, and I'm almost there. So if you haven't already done that, please do. It's so exciting when you set yourself a goal and you can actually hit it. So, all right. So thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up and all of your comments. I do love them. And I love interacting with you guys while we stamp. All right, so I am going to be using the Bag of Bones stamp set today. Now, Michelle and I recently did a Halloween stamp camp that featured the Bag of Bones, and a bunch of, stamp camps are so fun. They've got so many projects. So many things inside that stamp camp, and mine are all ready to go out in the mail. I did miss the deadline yesterday, so they will be out today for sure, and those will all be delivered. So thank you to everybody. A big shout out to all of you who registered and also took the add-on classes. Like, these are just awesome. So we do have another one coming because Christmas is coming, so watch for that too, okay? I should mention that if you live in the US, Michelle is also having a very similar ordering special for her customers. So pop on over to her channel, make sure you get her host code, and look at all her details, and you can take advantage of that too. So if you're in the US, you can get both of our tutorials as well. All right, are we ready to stamp, guys? Thank you, Joan. Thank you for subscribing this morning. I do appreciate that so much. All right, guys, let's go. Let's do some stamping. So here is, oh my gosh, that's really crooked. Let me get that lined up in the screen a little better. So as I mentioned, we're going to be using a Bag of Bones. Okay, this is such a sweet set. Now, look at all, oh my gosh, it's a mess, but look at all of these dies in here. There's 31 dies. Like, that's a lot to keep track of. So I'm going to show you guys a trick on how I keep track of my dies while I'm using them. We'll get to that later. But we're going to use this sweet stamp set. We are going to be using Cajun Craze. What are these guys called? Adhesive backed speckled dots. These are, or they were back in stock. I'm not sure they still are, but I think they are. Hello, Michelle from Michigan. Welcome. We're going to be using blending brushes, and we're also going to be using the Abundant Beauty decorative masks. Now, you guys have probably all seen these with some gorgeous sunflower cards that are out on the internet these days. I have not yet done a sunflower card, but I do want to share with you. We're going to use these today. All right, so let me show you quickly the card we're going to make, and then we'll get to all the little details about it. So this is the card. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? And then it just opens up like this. Okay, so super fun. I love the Them Bones Designer Series paper, which is now back in stock. So if you guys have been waiting, go ahead and place those orders because it's back in the online store. And yeah, so we're going to create this fun card. So let me know what you think. Show me those hearts, thumbs up. All right, so first things we're going to do is we are going to grab a piece of Cajun Craze this way. So I've just cut this cardstock in half lengthwise. So I've cut it down, 8.5 by 11. I've just cut it at 4 1/4. I've scored it at 5 1/2, which is the halfway mark, right? And then I've scored it at 2 3/4, which is then going to create that Z fold for us. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to, if I can find my bone folder, I'm going to just burnish that. Okay. Like that. So there we have our nice Z fold card. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our, I'm going to open it up actually. We're going to open it up, yeah, like that. So we're opening it up. This is our front flap, right? So we're going to do a little bit of blending. So as I mentioned, we're going to use the Abundant Beauty decorative masks. Here in Canada, these are only $14.50. And the ordering code is 162331. Now they've already been out of stock once and come back. So get that order in quickly because I feel like they were on low inventory last time I checked. But I'm going to show you what you get in this package. So we get this awesome houndstooth. This is what we're going to use today, but you get that mask. You also get, I had no idea these were all in here. You get snowflakes. Like seriously, those are so cute. And then we get, oh, I got to take these ones out of the way so you can see. Then you get leaves. Do you guys see that? Beautiful. And then you get all these random pieces that build the sunflowers that we're all seeing all over the internet. So there's the leaves. It's like stencils, right? We're just going to layer them all together to make those beautiful sunflowers. Okay, so lots and lots and lots of things in this pack. I had no idea, like I said, I had no idea that the leaves and the snowflakes were in there. So pleasantly surprised. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my stencil to the front flap here. And what I'm going to do is I don't want it to go into the middle, although it's not really a big deal if it does, but I'm going to try not to get it in there. So I'm just going to line the houndstooth up there so that this white is covering the seam. Okay, are you guys fans of the blending brushes and masks? I think they're super fun. So we've got Cajun Craze ink pad here. We're going to get some ink. Oh, Jody was playing with the sunflower this weekend. I'd love to see your cards, Jody. Jody is one of my team members. Welcome, Jody. Nice to see you here live with us today. So I've just gone ahead. Now I should tell you, this is what I always do. I get that initial shock of ink off here, and then I'll come in and just blend over top. Okay, so just kind of like, oops, I moved it. Probably a good idea to use some Post-it tape or something to keep this in place, but of course I didn't think of that. So here we go. Okay, so I'm not, there we go. Now, if you're wondering what it looks like, you can always just pop it open. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so I was wondering whether or not we needed more ink, but I'm going to pop this off right now because I like the way that looks. Okay. Oh, Tina, who's also on my team. Welcome, Tina. She also likes the stencils and brushes. Okay, so there is our front. Isn't that cool? I love that. It's subtle, but it's there. And we didn't have to use designer paper. Like, it's just, I get very excited about these small things. Okay. Let's set that off to the side here for a second. And then we're going to create that inner piece. So this piece here on the card, this back flap, isn't that fun? Like, it's all done for us. So in the Them Bones paper pack, you do get a full 12 by 12 sheet of cards like this that you can cut apart. Okay, now I've already used the top row, but this is what's left on here, and I want to use this piece right there. So I'm going to bring my paper trimmer in. Oh, it's so hard to get the whole thing in the camera. And then, I was going to go ahead and cut it this way, but then I would cut this boo in half. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to start by cutting it horizontally. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and trim this one off here. Oops, that was the score blade. Okay, so we've got this. Now, the inside of our card needs to be 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to be a bit too big still. So I'm going to just trim that down to 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. And then we can go ahead, and attach that to the inside of our card. Something strange coming up here on my computer. Okay. All right. So do you guys use these little cut apart cards when you get them in your designer paper? Because they're super fun. It's like the perfect scenery here, and it's all done for us. And why did I muck that? Oh my goodness. I think I mucked up that cut. Well, maybe not. Okay. There we have that inside. I thought I hadn't mucked it up, but it looks pretty good. Okay, so there, when we fold it, super fun. All right. Next thing we'll do, we'll do some die cutting. That's what we'll do. Okay, so as you can see on the front of this card, I've got the tombstone, we'll call it here, right? We've got that. We've got the snowman. Oh my goodness. We've got the skeleton, and then we have the fence and the little bats. So I did cut out ahead of time. I did cut out the tombstone pieces just so that was done. I've cut out of the designer paper. So this is the skeleton right here. It's kind of in like a faded, like Cajun craze, almost looks pink, but that was in the designer paper. I've just kind of cut around it roughly. So we'll cut that out with our die. And then I've got a scrap piece of black. Okay, so here is my little trick. And now you guys may know this already, but I just learned this from a fellow demonstrator here in Canada the other day. So my husband had this he loves to tinker with mechanics. And so he had this magnetic tray in his shop that is for like excess bolts and things when he's working on stuff, and it's magnetic. And so I thought, oh my goodness, I need that for my craft room. So he went out to the shed and brought it in for me. So then I can just kind of go, okay, well, I'm going to need that die, and I'm going to need the bats. And I'm going to need see how magnetic it is? It just sticks to each other. And is that all I need? I think those are the 3 that I need to cut right now. Yes. So then they all stay in there. And when I'm done, I plunk them back in there, and then they're not all over my desk, and I'm not searching for those said pieces. Okay. So there's your little tip. Now, I did have a customer over making cards with me the other day, and she said she actually found one of these at the dollar store. So that's an option too. Alrighty. So bring in my little guy here. And we're going to need some plates. Where did I put my plates? There they are. Here's the plates. So first thing, let's go ahead and cut out the skeleton. So that's going to go on top here, like so. And then I'm going to use my Post-it tape. And I'm going to just stick that down so that our skeleton doesn't move. Oops. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to take my black paper and I'm going to stick that down here and add on my gate or my fence and the bats. Okay. We'll add our top on here, and then we'll wheel this through the machine. Okay. Ooh. Oh, here's tape right there I should have used. My goodness. All right, so that's out of the way. See how convenient that is? And now I know exactly where they're going to be when I'm done die cutting. Because you guys have seen, if you've watched me before, you've seen the mess that I create, the crafter math, as we call it, when there's creating being done. So we're going to pop this out. This is our fence. These little bats are teensy tiny. There's the other one. But they're adorable. They're so worth it. They're so cute. Okay, we'll tuck that over the side. We'll get rid of these. And then we'll pop back this card front over here. I'm just going to set it there. And our tombstones need a little bit of doctoring up. So we're going to take our memento right here. And we're going to go ahead and get some of that on. Kathy, I can't wait till you get your kit. It's such a fun set. Okay, so again, I've just got that burst of ink off at the beginning. And then I'm just going to do this along the edge. See how that brings out the lines? Oh my goodness. Okay. There we have it. So I'm just getting now there's quite a bit of distressing on there, but does not look fun. And then we'll do the same thing over here on the bigger one. And this just brings out all the embossed detail. So if I hold that up to see now, can you guys see all the detail in there? How fun is that, right? All right. Okay. So now I love the sentiments that come in the bag of bones. So we've got Happy Halloween. We've got Bonjour. No bones about it. You're a sweet friend. Boo to you, and Eat, Shriek, and Be Scary. So we're going to use Eat, Shriek, and Be Scary. Now, if you saw yesterday, I used the Tricks and Treats set, and the Trick or Treat die or stamp in there fits beautifully on this piece that I'm stamping on. So that's an option too. Okay, so we've got Eat, Shriek, and Be Scary. Now I do have a piece here that's cut to 2.5 by 4. And I'm going to just stamp, of course, it's basic white, and we're just going to stamp Boo to You right smack in the center. Like that. Okay. We're done all our stamping. So now all that's left to, oh, I stamped that on the wrong piece. My goodness. I need to stamp that on this piece because that's going to get covered up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Stamp that on the right piece, Denise. Okay, there we go. Now we're done. Okay. So this piece, the top part of our tombstone, is going to go right over top of this one here. Just add some layer, some extra fun to that. Okay, so there's our tombstone. I love how it looks like there's like light coming down. Oh my goodness, I just love the blending brushes. Okay, so we can go ahead. This Boo to You, I'm done with. So I'm going to take that, maybe. There we go. We take my Boo to You, and I'm going to stick that in the inside. So this is where I'll write my little hand message before I send the card right in here. So on the front of the card, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our tombstone again, and I'm going to add some adhesive. And I'm going to pop this. I kind of want it close to this side. You'll see why. Okay, so we're going to do that. Then we're going to take the fence and just pop out those little pieces in the middle. And I do need my multi-purpose glue for this. Hello, Jackie from, hello, welcome. We're going to then put some glue. We don't need to do every rung like this, but okay. So this fence, I mean, normally a fence would be straight, but what fun would that be? So we're going to put a crooked fence in front of our tombstone here. All right, there it is. Okay, so then I'm going to take our skeleton, and I shared with you yesterday that I like to use, when I'm making darker cards like this, I like to use our black Stampin' Dimensionals. So when you order these here in Canada, I believe they're $8.25. And when you open them up, you do get, this is not a full pack, but you get 2 sheets of the large size dimensionals, and then you get 2 sheets of the mini guys. So you get 4 in here. So that's why they're a little bit more than the white ones, because you do get an extra sheet and you're getting both sizes. So black ones I've been using a lot, of course, because Halloween, usually you're using darker colors. So I'm going to stick 2 of the, no, I'm going to stick 1 big one on the back of his head there. And then we'll come in and put small ones. And then I do want to add some to his feet because I want them to be nice and secure. So what I do is I take this outer edge and I just trim that really thin, like this. And then we have these nice thin, oh my goodness, thin strips that we can use for his feet. So I don't waste any of the dimensionals. And I'm sure if you guys are watching and you're avid crafters, you don't either, because we all value the adhesives, right? We all have our favorites. Dimensionals are definitely mine, hands down. Okay, so I've just got some random ones there. I'll take that off. All right, and then we're going to add this cute little skeleton. Just like that, like he's dancing beside that broken gate. Isn't that sweet? And then to get these little bats on, like I said to you earlier, they are teensy tiny. So I'm going to bring my Take a Pick tool in. But what I'm going to do first is put little tiny dots of multi-purpose glue where I want those bats to be. Okay. And then I'll pick up the bats with my Take a Pick tool and place them down. This one's upside down. Okay, oh dear, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's okay, we can just slide him back into place. Okay, so there is that. Isn't this a sweet card, you guys? I love it. Now, I told you we're going to use these speckled dots. So these are like part of the Autumn Leaves bundle or suite, but they perfectly matched today's card. So I'm going to use the, I believe this is like pecan pie. But when I add it onto here, it just blends and has just the right amount of contrast. So we're just going to stick 3 because we always like to do things in not even odd numbers. That one is being weird. Okay, there we go. That one was being very, very weird. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this card today. Is it one that you would try recreating? Do you like the way we've done the blending brushes? The placement of the front thing here. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Yes, spooky, Kathy, exactly. It's cute, but spooky. I love it. All right. Okay. Thank you guys for all the love today and for all those hearts and thumbs up and for subscribing to my channels. I love stamping with you here on my videos. And so tomorrow is our last day of Halloween week. Okay. So I will be live at 10 a.m. again tomorrow here on YouTube and Facebook. Michelle's time, I'm not sure. I have to touch base with her. I'm not sure what time. She does have an appointment tomorrow, so she was not going to be able to be live at 9. But I will check in with her and find out, and I'll make sure to post that so you guys know what time to head on over to Alistar Stampers and check out her fun new project. All right, so that is day 3 complete. I hope that you've managed to watch all 6 of our videos because we have so much Halloween inspiration to share with you guys. Yesterday on our live video, we created this little treat box here on Bird's Nest Designs. So this is the cute little project we had yesterday. And then the day before that, oh, let me grab it right here. We did a scrapbooker for all you scrapbookers in the house. I had so many comments saying it was so nice to see a scrapbook layout. So this is the scrapbook layout that we made on Monday here on Bird's Nest. So for all you scrapbookers, check that video out if you've already missed it. Oh, thank you, Jen. She said she loves this card. It was her favorite one so far. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. I know Jen is a huge fan of the big Bag of Bones stamp and dies. Jen is also on my team, and so we've talked about that, how cute it is. Okay, all right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I will have yesterday and today's projects posted up on my blog here shortly. So check those out and catch the replays, and join us here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time, for my final project of the week for Halloween week. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you real soon. Cheers.